Hey everybody, Garrett here. Are you excited for today's live stream? I know that I am, but while you wait, I have a little PSA. For those of you guys that don't know what that means, I didn't know what it means. I'm kind of old like that. That's a public service announcement, and it's about USARK. If you don't know who USARK is, they're the only ones with common sense regarding the pet trade in Washington. Everybody should be supporting them by now, so we've conveniently placed a link down in the description that you can click to go to usark.org and sign up for a membership. I think the lower memberships are like $5. That goes a really long way in helping them to protect our rights, because USARK fights for our rights. With all that said, welcome to the Superdwarf Show.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Superdwarf Show. My name is Thomas, and Garrett is in the bathroom currently. He will be back in a sec. You might have seen Hadley sneaking out the door. I was giving her a countdown of just how much time she had before she was just objectively in the background of the show. But I hope everybody is doing well. Garrett is back with us. Where were you?
I'm just going to go change my shirt.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll be right there.
Garrett was out putting in the new mailbox. If anyone specializes in like security systems or something, he was really concerned about it getting stolen. So unless you're really funny and you live in the Pennsylvania area and you want to steal the mailbox, that would be funnier.
airdropping you mailbox pictures so they can see it.
Oh, okay. Garrett said he's airdropping me mailbox pictures so we can see it.
Did you just invite them to steal our mailbox?
I just said it would be really funny if they did.
That would not be funny.
I think it would be funny, but then we would know who stole it. So,
Would we?
let's pull this image up. How is everybody's week going? Everyone pray to the stream gods. Yes. So we're streaming from. We've already dropped some frames. I think we're doing pretty good though. We're literally right next to the router. So if we have any issues, this is internet service provider sourced. So.
If we have any issues, it's on their end.
Exactly, it's not our fault.
Tell them where you just went.
Where did I? Oh yeah, I just got back from Nebraska. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got back from Nebraska. Had a little vacation week. We were running into some issues with footage and transferring, so I was gonna make last week's vlog on the road, but that ended up not being a possibility. So we decided to bump to this week, but it's going to be really good. What are you wearing? We haven't seen
going
that
old
in a
school.
while. Right,
I don't want to waste any shirts.
Scoot over to your right. A little more. There you go. Get really cozy. There you go.
How's that?
I like this new view. I like seeing the background. I like seeing the boxes. It's fancy. Everything's set up.
I can't see it at all. Can you even hear me on this mic?
Yeah,
Testing. You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
I don't want to use one of the new logo shirts, just because I wasted this one today. It'll wash. I can clean snake poop in it or whatever. So I had to go with one of this. Is the last long sleeve old logo. We are running out of old logo stuff.
Yeah.
With the what, where, and who now?
Do you have your phone on you? It's gonna take too much effort to just pull it up on here. Just toss me your phone.
There it is.
What's up, guys?
Is that a little weird jumping from one camera into the next camera?
I always feel like maybe you could be in an entirely different room or something.
Well, you should take a picture from your perspective, as long as you're showing them pictures on my phone.
Okay, guys, so there's our new mailbox.
Used to be 4 mailboxes that leaked, and whenever you guys mailed us stuff, it got wet. Now there's one new indestructible gigantic steel mailbox with our address in there. It's pretty cool.
It's literally like an 80-pound mailbox. It's crazy.
It's pretty ridiculous. They built out a 1/4-inch steel. I think it might have been a little overdone. So we moved down here. I realized I'm in the wrong registers. It's got to be like 90 degrees and 100% humidity outside right now.
Hey, the people say it looks and sounds great. Hey, we're doing good. I think I told them we're right next to the router, so if we have any issues, it's not us this time.
It's your fault.
Yes,
it is. We still love
your fault. We're pointing ambiguously somewhere. Here's my view. We're set up in the main office right now. If you've ever watched a vlog or anything, you know what that kind of looks like. But I decided I was going to be kind of lazy and not worry about lugging equipment everywhere. So
If you guys are on Patreon, you can see exactly what it looks like next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
So Retic Fest is coming up.
Exactly. This thing's going to be huge. You know, Ashley's counting at, last count I heard, and I know it's grown since then, was 150. But the more people I talk to, there's people coming that have not RSVP'd.
Maybe
we
a couple
got
wedding crashers.
I just heard from Ian Bissell. You guys know him, the green tree python guy from Florida. He's like, hey, I'm going to be in Pittsburgh that weekend. So he's definitely going to crash it. People are bringing friends, family.
Go ahead and,
it's going to be pretty fun.
Shout yourself out in the chat if you're coming to Retic Fest. Let's get a head count.
We're definitely going to,
Kenzie Mars
we're definitely going to run out of food.
Kenzie Mars
is going to be
on
awesome.
this week.
Kenzie Mars is not going to, Mars actually ain't going to be there.
She
Kenzie's
said
not
I'm
gonna-
on this week, so I don't know what that means necessarily. But
What? Who? Huh? You're on this week?
Yeah.
Kenzie, you coming? Retic Fest?
That'd be cool.
I didn't think so. I heard she was going on a trip with Daniel Solis the week before, so she couldn't come, which is a
really?
funny excuse because Daniel Solis is going to be there, and he's going to be one of our speakers talking about his experiences on the island, the islands. He visited a couple of them that these animals come from, so that should be pretty exciting.
We got Ben Horton. Angela Ferrara says she wishes she could come next year for sure.
Angela.
There's a long time in between now and then.
If you guys are
A lot
wanting
can
to come,
happen.
you got to join Patreon. It was funny, we mentioned it here before, but we've been doing virtual tours now, which is pretty cool because we got the setup, the animals. We did a virtual tour earlier this week, Hadley and I.
That.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That went really well. I had a lot of fun with it. But the guys it was Cody and his friends that were on that virtual tour. Shout out to Cody if you're watching. They actually joined Patreon so that they could come and come to Retic Fest right quick last minute. So that was fun. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Besides Retic Fest, the other announcement I wanted to make is that we will be at Schaumburg this weekend. So that's the Chicago, Illinois show. It's NARBC. That might be my favorite venue for any reptile show I've ever been at.
You like
weird.
Schaumburg?
Huh?
You
I
like
loved
Schaumburg?
it. Do you remember going?
Oh yeah, it's first reptile show ever.
Yeah, it was big. There was huge crowds and stuff. Like the Tinley Park show gets all the love in the Chicago area, which is great. But I don't like the Tinley Park Convention Center as a vendor. It's hard for setup. There's everything's far away. If you're not like in the hotel, you're driving. So there's some like logistical things, and it's a little bit harder to go to. But that's a good one because all the vendors that you want to see go there, which is pretty cool. This Schaumburg show, though, has several very distinct advantages, especially like for you guys. If you're thinking you want to get a Dwarf or Superdwarf retic someday and you really want to see in person what they're all about, it's definitely a big enough show to make it worth traveling to. It's one of the biggest shows in the U.S. But from a Dwarf and Superdwarf perspective, by the time Tinley rolls around in October, most of our animals are sold. I mean, we will have availability there, I'm sure, but a lot of them are animals that are like, I don't know, there's always like classifications of animals that sell fast, right? Like if it's a desirable female, especially something that's like a good, cheap breeding investment, something in that 500 to 1,500 range, those sell immediately, right? None of those will be at the October show. You might have $6,500 males left by the October show, but here at Schaumburg this weekend, we've got stuff hatched out that's not even on the website yet that's going on the show. There's a ton of stuff there. It's going to be supreme availability. Believe it or not, I think this is probably the first show that we've ever vended where we will have pure locality animals available.
Really?
That if you never thought about buying one before now, you could go to the show. You probably have to get there quick because those guys sell fast, especially when people find them at shows. But if you get the VIP thing, you get in Friday or you get in early Saturday morning or just come in when the show opens and run straight over to our booth. Joe has a handful of pure locality animals there.
Do you have any? Can you give us a sneak peek of what those pure localities are?
Well, they're Calatoas.
Calatoas.
That's what everybody wants to get their hands on. I think he has one female pure Calatoa available there. And I'll just give you a hint that the pair pricing is going to be great.
Chip chat.
Woohoo!
SoCal Herps.
Oh, yeah.
Let me turn this music
What's
on.
up, buddy?
I'm
Matt
getting
Bernardin
washed
saw
up.
him last weekend
Says,
in LA.
I want to see you in person.
It's been too long. It's been too
man.
long. So when I said we will be at this show, Matt, what I meant by we is not me. Actually, this is a pretty exciting time for the Reach Out Reptiles company because up until now, it's been very like Garrett-centric, right? Like I'm been kind of driving and doing everything on my own.
The world revolves around you.
What's that?
Play the music. I said we get it. The world revolves around you.
No, it said my staff has now fired me. So
Yes.
G.I. Joe is our sales guy. This is the first show that he is vending from start to finish on his own. A lot of you guys know him. You've talked to him online. You've met him at shows before. But I have very little to do with the planning of this show. He picked the animals. He's been talking to you guys. He knows he's been, getting ideas of what you want to see at the show. Mm-hmm. He's got all kinds of special pricing that he'll be able to work out on some of this stuff. He's going on his own, and he's hungry. He wants to have a really good show. So, yeah, if you guys are going to that show and you want a good hookup on a retic, we have, like, the nice ones that haven't been cherry-picked through yet available there, and we also have great pricing, and you guys can talk to Joe. The other thing that's kind of cool, since I'm not going to be there, obviously he can't vend that show by himself, so Dana and Bill from C&B Reptiles are actually going to go there. I think that Stella will be there as well, so which is really exciling. You guys know C&B.
Stella is not going from what I heard.
Oh. Maybe Stella, maybe not.
Random eavesdropping.
Stella is their daughter, so they're a family-run show in the reptile shop in the Phoenix area, and they are going to go vend as Reach Out Reptiles in our booth. They're great people. They actually stock our Dwarf and Superdwarf retics in their shop in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. So if you're out in the Phoenix area, you kind of get the hands-on experience for the Reach Out Reptiles thing any day you want if you go to C&B Reptiles. But those guys will be there helping Joe. And then, of course, Nathan C. and James Green are kind of like regular fixtures at those shows. No. Joe is the only guy. G.I. Joe is the only guy, only staff person from here to go. By contrast, when we went to Tinley in March, we took 8 people.
Aiden and I were the only people that didn't go in Tinley in March.
Exactly. We took like the entire show.
I'm going to play a Super Chat song really quick, and it's definitely going to be louder than you are, so let's
go.
take 5 seconds to do that. They're not playing. Actually, I don't know if this thing knows where they're at.
I never heard the music on these anyways. Thomas knows.
Dance monkey. I'll give you a beat. Dun, 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 dun.
I thought your job was dancing. Wait, actually, didn't we talk about a certain minivan coming out to do the dancing for us from now on? When's that going to happen?
I'll talk to her.
You gonna tell us what's about? You got to say now. Everyone's curious. You got to let them know what we're talking about here.
There may be a certain person in my life that knows how to dance.
They're on YouTube.
Are they?
These people watching are on YouTube. You should let them know what her YouTube is so they can go check her out dancing.
I'll put it in the
chat. And
then
you guys can comment on her channel if you guys want a regular Super Chat dancer here on the Reach Out Reptiles channel. Just something we've been working on for you guys. Gonna drop in the comments?
Yeah, I just dropped it in the chat.
There it is.
I'll put it in the comment.
This is Thomas's new, so be nice, everybody, girlfriend. Ooh, Thomas.
Oh man, Eric. Yeah, guys. Congratulations to me.
Coming out of the closet.
Available for random people to try and
there it is. So you can go check out Thomas's new girlfriend on her YouTube channel. Go on her latest video.
Just want to lay that out. She's not active.
Yeah, but they can still comment on our videos and say, you should totally dance for Reach Out Reptiles.
Video was like 3 months
on our Wednesday live streams. That would be great.
Well, as Samantha Arnett says, LOL, poor Thomas. Yes, poor Thomas.
There you
Thomas
go.
is not doing too bad.
Oh, no, she's great.
What's the news
she's great. You guys will love her.
What else we got going on here? Besides Schaumburg. And Joe running
you just got back from Nebraska.
I got back from Nebraska.
I just got back from LA. It was awesome seeing all of you guys at the Reptile Super Show. If you guys watch Brian Cusco's channel, and he said what really happened at the Reptile Show, you'll know what I was up to because he mentioned it in there. But we have on our vlog channel, which is The Reach. Is that in the description of the video, Thomas?
Probably.
Go check out our vlog channel.
Link down.
I shot a whole video there all by my lonesome while I was running around the LA show. Matt, you know what I was up to while I was out there. But it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool.
You know who Ryan Trahan is and what he is well known for on YouTube, then
there's your hint.
Idea. What's up?
But yeah, between that and Brian Cusco, you'll know what's coming on Saturday.
It's pretty crazy. It's probably the most fun it's one of I'd say top 3 favorite videos I've ever edited for.
It was a lot of work for me to not necessarily to film that, but to do that over the weekend.
The activity
was a ton of work for me, like mentally and everything. I hustled hard to get this done that you guys are going to see. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically it. Come see Joe at the Schaumburg show. He would love to hear your thoughts on his setup there, the spread with the animals and everything. He's been working very hard on that. So we're excited for him to have a good show there.
Give him some crap about it. Be a really annoying customer, you know.
Yes, that would be awesome. Ask him like all the most annoying Superdwarf questions, like, I've heard that you can just not feed a mainland and then it'll be the same size as a Superdwarf. That's a good one. He'd love to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
We want to hear some stories when he gets back.
Yes, absolutely.
Christina Hill, a.k.a. Genetics Nerd, asked,
what's up, Christina?
Speaking of Cusco, when's the searchable coming out?
I don't know. That's on him.
There?
Yeah, it should be. Well, we skipped one last month.
Okay.
What Christina's talking about, guys, is Brian and I have a podcast that's kind of off topic. So if you just like listening to us ramble on while you drive around and stuff, it'd be pretty fun.
It's pretty fun.
But
you can hear lots
I
of
skipped
exposing
last month
stories.
because I was just dead swamped. We talked about it on the podcast. You can hear more about it there. But we did podcast while I was out in LA. So besides doing the thing that I did at the show and filming the video, I did a podcast as well, which was pretty fun. And I even had time to hang some blinds for my in-laws while I was out there.
Oh, so that's all you were...
It was a very constructive...
That's all you did?
Well, I was going to go out to help
blinds?
my dad.
Yeah.
Because I think I told you guys about this, but my dad is actually going through chemo treatment right now. So he was like knocked out. But the problem was my family got COVID when they got out there in California. So I never got it. Actually, Ashley didn't get it either. Not my dad, not that family, but like my kids. Gotcha. Finley had it, and then Ashley's mom and dad had it. You can't expose
them to that.
So we were exposed, and they were like, you should not come over because, you know, he's going through those treatments. He has just zero immune system. Right. So we had to stay away, so that was a bummer.
Well, we're laying all our secrets to bear in our struggles and challenges. What's the updates to the Team Ashley merch?
Hashtag Team Ashley.
I think Ashley's working on it. We have the design.
Go grab the prototype.
Oh, we have a prototype? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did know that. Let me grab it.
I don't know where it's at, but yeah, it should be good. So here's what's going on with this channel, guys. We just wrapped up the series about what is a dwarf retic really. That's actually kind of the first 4 videos in a more extended series. But those 4 videos, we're talking about the very first scientific paper that mentions dwarf retics in the scientific literature. So that was pretty cool. We wrapped that up. We have a lot of fun stuff to come. We've got the Retic Fest thing going on, exciting speakers. You and I have come up with some pretty fun video concepts that I'm excited about doing for the future.
Conversating and
debating and we should tell everyone what they're doing, and then you're beholden to all of it. That would be cool.
That's scary. I don't even know specifically what you're referring to. I just know it has been. My brain is like cutting that out.
We've been doing a lot.
All right, hold on. I'm going to show the Team Ashley
Here's
merch.
The hashtag Team Ashley.
So I think there's going to be a couple tweets. I think this is going to be here. You can kind of see. You can see the logo pattern in the background. There's a Team Ashley signature.
It's like a black on black. I think she's going to go for more of a gray on black, and then we'll go from there.
Gray on black. I think we're debating like the placement of the signature, but it looks super sick.
Personally, I think that you guys are, between Thomas and mostly Ashley, nitpicking this a little bit. I love you, babe. But you guys in the comment section, if you just want it right now, tell Ashley. The design is done. We printed a shirt. The shirt's pretty cool. I like the way it looks. You want to model it for us, Thomas?
Yeah, I got it.
I changed my shirt. You might as well change yours. Here we go. Go ahead. Oh, man. You guys don't get to see this, but I do. Where's my camera? I need to take the picture.
What do they call them? Racerback tank top?
Yeah, it's a girl's tank. So, I don't know, man. That looks pretty good on you, though. I like it. Yeah, that's not inappropriate. There, you got to stand up so they can see it.
Makes me feel big.
That looks really good.
Push up for guys.
You look like you've been working out. There it is. Hashtag Team Ashley. That's pretty cool. I don't know how well can they see on the camera. Can they see the black on black?
I think so.
You don't need to change out. You can just leave it, man. It's fine.
It's coming up. Yeah, you can see it.
So if you guys are ready for that and you want to support my wife,
Oh man,
there's so many things that we end up talking about here on this channel, Reach Out Reptiles channel, that have to do with our vlog channel. So the way that it works, guys, we have 2 YouTube channels if you didn't know it. This channel is all things Dwarf and Superdwarf. We're trying to make it more like the way we kind of jokingly refer to it loosely is like this would be the Wikipedia page for Dwarf and Superdwarf on this channel. And then the other channel is like all the other stuff. So when we, like I went to the LA show, when we do reptile room tours, when we do collaborations with people, all that stuff goes on the other channel. And the reason why is that people shopping for information, they just want to know how to feed their Superdwarf or how the genetics work or whatever. They can find that here on this channel. And you could jump over to the other channel for weekly content if you want to see what we're up to around here at the shop.
This week.
Yeah, and some of that stuff should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
plus, it's kind of like our minds have been on that channel. We are working on the Reach Out Reptiles channel. We're excited about this series.
We're doing one thing after the next.
We're doing a lot in every aspect, but right now I think like both of our brains are like, what can we do with this?
Well, here's the thing, guys. For this live stream, if you guys want to hear from us, you've seen that we do this super chat thing. Drop a comment in the chat section. If Thomas catches it, I can't see your comments, but if Thomas is emceeing it and he's able to catch it, he can answer it for you. But if you want us to answer it for sure, go ahead and shoot us a super chat. We will answer whatever questions you guys want about whatever's going on right here live for you right now. But what we're talking about over on the other channel is there's certain things that we've been doing here with Reach Out Reptiles. You know what I mean? We kind of have our 1 and 3 and 5 year goals. We're working together. Rob has been doing like tons of changes down in his department. The way that he's streamlining the husbandry process. I'm telling you, he's getting more done with faster and better than ever before because of some of the little efficiencies that he's done.
It is impressive what he's come up with, like just completely in a different department.
It's crazy for me because you guys know this if you've been watching our channel. If you haven't, scroll back and you'll see. This started out as me with like a handful of snakes in my basement, and then we just started trying to develop, people's appreciation and awareness for these Dwarf and Superdwarf retics. Now there's a very big trending market for them. Other people are getting in. You get some of the unfortunate stuff of like people trying to call everything a Dwarf and Superdwarf retic because they become worth more money. So you got to watch for that stuff. But even that, I think, is a necessary part of moving forward in the industry. You have that in any species that as it was becoming established, you had a lot of people that were doing things just in like a less than kosher way. Until
quantity over quality.
Well, the thing is, if people get really excited,
super chat.
Do it. Let's bring it.
Let's find the song that will actually work. Okay, I'll give you a beat.
All right.
You have to dance too.
What's the super chat? I thought you were supposed to dance.
What is the forward velocity of a laden swallow?
The forward velocity. Well, it's going to actually be backwards velocity times 20. So swallows can't fly very fast backwards, in case you didn't know that.
Really?
You're welcome.
Isn't that
who chatted that one down?
That was Intrepid Exotics. Thanks for the $10. Intrepid.
What's up, dude?
And the very prestigious intellectual questions. I'm going to address a couple questions in the chat or statements. We have.
Go ahead. Bring it.
So Brian asks, can Thomas finally do more than 10 push-ups? To answer your question, yes, I can do 12 push-ups now. We're going
12, but only if he's in that racerback tank.
Yep, 13
So those of you guys that want to get to the 12 push-up level, you're going to have to buy a hashtag Team Ashley Racerback.
Eric Veach, to answer your question about songs going along with modeling, yes, but I couldn't find the sexy music. That'll be on next stream.
There we go.
Jessica Hill says, why is he literally sitting on a couch? Because it's comfortable.
Because I can.
He ordered them from Europe.
Heck yeah, I like these couches.
If you buy nice things,
we're just inviting you guys to hang out. This is the vibe. You get to sit next to me in my sweaty new logo shirt while I sit in my old logo shirt that's too long sleeve. It's not fun to jump into, but that's all right.
All right, we have one other question. So subservient said, any updates on the care guide?
No. Dead in the water, like 95% finished. Looks so good. A lot of that is actually tied up with my dad. We've got some illustrations that we're waiting on. I've actually gone through and done a few of the illustrations myself that I'm capable of, but I am not as good as him, and we need a couple more things done.
Another question.
And then it's ready to rock.
Is the
Thank you for
swallow
asking.
laden with a coconut?
It could be. It could be. But I think that would make it the yellow marbled tropical swallow. They're the only coconut-carrying swallows.
I think you made that
At least
up.
in the New World.
African or European? That's Cusco.
Yeah. No, neither. Those are both Old World Cusco. Get with the times. These are New World coconut-carrying yellow marbled Caribbean
Samantha
swallows.
Arnett says, saw my first motley golden child in a mainland in person a couple weeks ago. So freaking gorgeous.
Aren't those cool? Yeah, those are really pretty. That's one that we try to make enough of in Dwarf and Superdwarf, and we haven't done it. Yeah, it's there's been a lot of Dwarf with Superdwarf cross mixed into them that we've made, but we're trying to climb that percentages ladder. We've only made, I mean, I could probably count on two hands how many Superdwarf, like 50% Calator or higher, motley GCs that we have ever made. So, and there's probably only that many again between everybody else having made them. So they're pretty rare for the actual Superdwarf ones, but they're pretty cool. They're definitely worth it. So that's a fun one for sure.
Also, Christina Hill asked, where are we in the planning for the trip to the islands?
Oh my
I
goodness.
would say still dreaming.
Yeah.
Reaching.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
there's-
so he has the plane tickets already booked.
No. There's no plane tickets. There's no plane tickets.
There's no planes. We're actually taking a boat. all the
No,
way there.
no, yes, boat. So, I don't know if that's, I mean, we've got so much stuff, like I said, going on here that needs to happen. It's definitely not going to happen this year. Next year, who knows? So, but yeah, the back to the business side of things, it's been really fun. Like we said, with the market, if people get too excited and they don't have enough information, they end up becoming vulnerable to people who, they may not be scammers. I mean, some of them certainly are, but even just people who have like really lax quality standards that'll push animals off on you. That's not really what you want. So we see that stuff happening in the market as the business grows. But here, we've been trying to do what I've been doing by myself, you know, up until the last really couple of years. But now that we've got this facility and it's opened up our abilities to have people in the positions that they're in, it's been pretty cool to see everything scale. Because like it was me taking care of all the animals by myself, and then it was Rob doing it by himself. Now it's Rob plus multiple people are getting in there and getting their hands dirty with the animals these days, which is really cool. Right after Retic Fest, we're starting another
My hands are not
internship.
dirty, by the way.
What's
I
that?
said I am not one of those people getting their hands dirty.
No.
I stand far from
Thomas stays
distance.
pretty clean. His white shoes, you know.
I don't know. Blake ran over them.
If you guys haven't been on the Reach and seen the one that we did with Adam from Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles.
We're not good at keeping shoes clean. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but they try. I don't even try anymore. Look at these things. Yeah, I've got holes burnt in them.
Oh, I think people are starting fights in the chat.
Good.
Matt
Fight.
Bernardin
Do
says
it.
the Reach channel doesn't have anything on the Super Show. Think I'd rather follow Brian's channel, more up to date content.
Whoa, that is true.
Go
But that's
subscribe
all
to
on you,
Cusco.
Thomas. Bring
Hold
the
on, guys.
content faster. Scale your department. Let's go,
No,
go,
let
go.
me help the people out. Let me give them what they want.
So, yeah, that's been really fun. If you guys follow us on Instagram, I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been pushing the Instagram, and that channel, that platform has been growing pretty rapidly. Aiden's been doing a great job on that. Shout out to Aiden on that one. And so now that we've kind of got that thing on lockdown, we're going to start focusing on this vlog channel. We've got some fun content coming. You guys watch it this Saturday. Go there, you know, do me a favor, subscribe if you haven't, but watch the content this Saturday and tell me what you think. We're pretty proud of this one. Like you said, it's the most fun
yeah.
you've been having edited for some time now. And then between that, like I said, we got the internship thing going. We have the educational stuff, the virtual tours going. There's so much stuff that's going on, guys. And it's been awesome to be able to connect with people. And I'm really excited about the fact that even though we have Retic Fest happening here, and I've definitely got my plate full with what's going on, we as a company can still go and represent at a show like Schaumburg and show up with awesome inventory on the animals and work with all that stuff.
I'm gonna interrupt you to say for those of you looking for more up-to-date content, you can refresh the video, and you will find a link to Brian Cusco's channel now in the description. So go check out that content.
Give the people what
Matt,
they
that
want.
one's for you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
When is Matt coming out?
He's never been here before because he doesn't love us as much as everyone else.
I
told him to come to Retic Fest.
How many times have you seen him in person in the last year? Like 5 or 6?
I mean, I'm starting to think he doesn't actually exist. I don't know that anyone's ever seen Matt Bernard in person.
I've never seen him before.
He probably doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't believe that Thomas's new girlfriend existed until she came to the shop.
Oh my God.
And then I said, like, you're not his sister, right? And she said, no, I am indeed his girlfriend. So I know that she exists.
You're really pushing the whole girlfriend narrative, man.
Only because you love it so much.
What if this is an elaborate scheme just to protect me from the people that are throwing themselves at me?
It could be. It could be. Ladies, ease off of Thomas.
Guys, chill.
You know what? They're not going to chill out if you keep putting on, like, women's tank tops and stuff on the show.
I think I'm going to start attracting both sides, is all I'm saying.
Never mind. We're going to leave it at that.
Let that one sink.
We're just going to leave it right there. So, anyway, that stuff's been really cool. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this last series on the scientific paper. Have you guys been enjoying that one? It's been kind of cool to have Hadley going out there, not just like reading papers that are available to everyone. You can download it off that link that we sent. But she's actually been in contact with the authors, getting some background information on that. I had a lot of fun with the phylogeny video with Clint's Reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. Did you guys catch that one? It was funny.
That was our last one.
On the in the comment section, I was like, I don't know, if you want Clint to come back, you're going to have to ask for it down below. And I'm pretty sure just about every comment said something about Clint needs to come back. There was one person that commented that wasn't about Clint, and then they went back and commented again, say, well, also, you need Clint back on.
Yeah,
I forgot to say.
Yep.
So that was
Clint
pretty cool.
was a fan favorite.
So we're definitely going to have to get him over here sometime.
He's just way smarter than us. He has the ability to talk through subjects that we are out of our depth at trying to understand.
Yeah, well, it's pretty fun because, like he's more educated on a lot of the, the background stuff of what's going on with the animals. Mm-hmm. And so I love challenging him about that. I know enough to have some really good questions. So he loves coming on and answering those for me. And then as far as like the husbandry and the keeping side of things, he knows enough to have really good questions that challenge me as well. So that's kind of our relationship in a nutshell.
Christina said she was a bit disappointed. What were you disappointed about? We'll take that feedback for
Bring
next
it.
one.
Well,
toast us.
I will say this. A lot of people are like, well, hey, what about this information? What about that information? And you left stuff out. But the purpose of that series was almost like historically taking a look at this paper from 20 years ago and saying this is where we started. And so we've kind of like brought it up to a certain point. And then there are more studies that have been done since then. And so some of the stuff that you dive into, like if you watch that video, it's just like we don't know what we don't know at that point in time. In certain areas there have been more studies, but we didn't want to, kind of get into things that we had to pull too much from more recent studies on, because those videos are not done as like a topical, like what is the correct and up-to-date phylogeny of Superdwarf retics. It was just what were they looking at when they named Saputra and Jampianus. Does that make sense? And so we're taking what they know there, and then we're going to move forward with some of that stuff. And Christina, I think you will be very excited. I know that I will be, with some studies that are not yet published but are being conducted right now. So a little bit of a teaser, but I actually wanted to dive into some of the most recent stuff that's been going on scientifically with these guys. But I felt the best way to do that was bring context of the wealth of scientific papers that tie into what we will be looking at in the new ones. So we're building up to something even better.
Who is that one guy that is doing some research? I don't know if it's secret or not. I don't think it's secret.
Are you talking about genetic analysis on island populations?
Do you think we could bring him on sometime to talk about it?
I think that might be a possibility.
All right. We'll have to do that as like a follow-up maybe.
Well, a lot of you guys probably know who Dr. Warren Booth is, but he's doing quite a bit of stuff with that. So that's pretty cool.
That would be super cool.
Right.
I think overall, though, my takeaway from the series is that we definitely learned a lot on our end. I hope you guys learned a lot. But yeah, it was definitely a huge undertaking that evolved into an even larger undertaking. But
well, that was the other
Pretty
thing is
accurate.
everyone's like, I want all the information now, and it's like took 4 videos to give you the abbreviated version of what's going on in that paper. So yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you thought on that stuff, Christina, and I think you have a more in-depth, knowledge into especially like the genetic aspects
her
of what's
name's
going
literally
on.
genetics nerd.
So yeah, so I mean, we got to start somewhere and get everybody caught up. I would love to get in and do some deep dive stuff, and with the splitting of the channel to where this is all Superdwarf stuff, and this information over here that's like us hanging out and everything is over on the Reach channel. I think we can finally do that. So I'm pretty excited about that. The other thing is, like, there's only so many videos that we can make. We obviously put a lot of time and effort. We have like 400 videos, and there's still so many questions out there about Dwarf and
There's only
Superdwarf.
2 of us here that make
And
videos.
so, like, like
Oh, super chat.
some
I'm
of
gonna
these
interrupt.
questions
Super
are
chat,
great.
super chat.
Do
Pin
it.
The thought, pin the thought.
dance,
I'll
go,
give you the beat.
music.
Same song. Do.
You guys see him dancing to music. All I hear is
Yeah, you
do,
can hear silence, so that's what I'm
do,
singing
do,
along. I'm giving a beat.
do.
Do. Clearly, I was
What's our super
very
chat? What's our
talented
super
singer
chat?
at one point.
Woo.
J Hill Jr. Gania Gahaka says, remember to hit the like and look forward to Retic Fest next week. I'm very excited to get to hang out with you guys, especially you guys who are like always showing me love on Instagram and like applying to like sending me DMs
This is
about
a
like
fun event.
random stuff. So J
Yeah.
Hill Jr. is one of the most invested as far as that. Definitely always hit
It's
us up.
it's one thing to go to like a reptile show and you get to briefly meet people and stuff like that, and you get to see a lot of things, but you're only looking at the surface. When you go to these Retic events, that's where you're hanging out all day. You think about some of these people that you'd like to meet. Even if you met them at a reptile show, they're meeting you and thousands of other people at the same time, while trying to, usually sell animals and everything else. Here, you've got 150, maybe 200 people. They're going to be at Retic Fest all day long with no agendas other than hang out and share a common interest.
Okay, so I see Eric Veach says, Thomas, we need the tank top back on if you're going to do super chat dances.
Yes.
All right,
I
Eric
like it.
Veach, here's my proposal. Then.
Uh-oh, here
I
it
wanna
comes.
See, we have 39 likes. I want to see that up to 50. We do have 56 people watching, so that math adds up.
50
I
likes on the
also-
video and you put the tank top
I also
back
need to
on.
see $25 in super chats. Can be as many people as you want. We're
What
gonna
are we
need
up to now?
$25 more. I'm just it's a direct value exchange.
more.
$25 more, and I will leave it on for the rest of the
Thomas's
show.
dignity is for sale.
for
Make
the last
no
22 minutes.
make no mistake. That's pretty cool.
$25 and 11 more likes, and that shirt is on for 22 more minutes.
I feel like we should have a baby snake out right
I feel
now.
like you should go grab one.
Yeah, it's not naming time yet, but
No.
what do you guys want to see? Throw out a thing in the comments.
Yeah,
What kind
and
of
if you have
snake
any
should we hang
questions
on the
relating
couch
to-
with? We've had some exciting stuff hatching this season.
Do you have any breeding or just snake questions?
We have some
Answer.
unique stuff going on right now
Really?
too.
You want to
Yeah.
grab something a little extra fun?
Huh?
You want to grab something that's a little extra fun?
We have some stuff like that, but even I don't know if you guys follow Reptile Revival, the Farley family, but Brian and Kathy have some animals that hatched there from animals produced here that they're shipping us tomorrow, which is pretty cool because they're very unique. They actually incorporated the Snow Project, which is a timeless classic. Everyone loves albino and anery stuff. They got Tiger and Motley in there, and they incorporated it into the Slayer locality. So those are some, from the pictures I've seen, those are some killer looking babies. Those are coming into the shop tomorrow. So I'm really excited about seeing that, just in time for you guys to come see them in person, see what the Slayer locality crosses are all about. They're pretty cool.
Guys, 5 more likes and a $25 super chat, or five $5 super chats, or 2.
Is that how the math works out?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do they want to see? I'll go grab a snake.
Genetics nerd, aka Christina, wants to see a pure Madu. Someone else wants to see a purple Motley. Someone wants to see the cow. And then genetics nerd Christina Hill says, dang it, Garrett is rubbing off on Thomas. Anything for Brett.
All right, we got purple motley,
Yes.
we got pure Madu, and a cow. I'll see what I can do.
Yes. Can you grab all three?
Hold down the fort, Thomas.
I will. All right, guys. Now it's time where we talk smack on Garrett. I'm just kidding, but we're doing a lot over here. Ooh, Manjushri. That is cool. I don't exactly know ball python speak, but that sounds really cool. I recognize the name Enchi. I heard it a lot in the last video we made, or we're making. Yes. Just to reiterate, guys, 3 more likes and $25 in super chats, and the tank top will be on. All right, guys, in this brief moment of peace where Garrett's gone, tell me how your week's gone. What's something fun you got going up? Or what are you most excited for about Retic Fest? Or if you're not going, you can just be jealous and tell us how much you are going to try to make it happen so you can come next year. Because I know I'm very excited for it. Last year was so much fun. And it was like a first trial run. But it's going to be really cool to like do it a second year in this facility. Yes, Christina, yes. You could. Where's Richard when we need a drinking game? But yes, everybody take a shot when someone says, "Can I see the cow?" That's awesome, man. Jushri. Duran, I met her at church. She'll be at Retic Fest, I think, for a little bit of time, maybe, if I can convince her.
All right. I don't know how well the focus turns out on these. You got a special focus box trick for me? Check these guys out.
Yeah, you're good right there.
All right. We have a gorgeous purple motley.
To your right. To your right. To your right. So hold your thumbs up like that. The yellow is left. The other one is right.
That's this way.
Yes.
So you want me in the boxes over here?
Yeah. Yeah. You're good. I'm just saying you're partially off screen.
Right here.
Yes, you're good.
Okay. Here's a purple motley. I don't know that we have... Woo! Run away, Madu. I don't know that we have many purple motleys, if any, available. That's a G.I. Joe question these days. This white snake might be a cow. It literally just hatched and had its first shed. It could be a super phantom. Who knows? But it's gorgeous. And the cool thing about it is it's 100% head anery. So that's never happened before. These are both very high. Well, this is a really high percentage Superdwarf cross. This is a 50% Superdwarf that just hatched. And this tiny little thing is a few months older than either of them and is the fattest baby pure Madu we have ever hatched from Clutch 11. So pretty cute little booger. And there you have it, all three. So quite a handful of snakes right here. This is pretty cool. So yeah, I love this little
They're all three so wildly different from
this
each other
group.
as well.
Oh yeah, it's so cool just to have this. You know, when these white snakes hatched out, they were like Pepto-Bismol pink, but now they are just gorgeous, solid, bone white, you know, really good looking animals. Their eyes are so bright blue. And interestingly, we have Sunfires and Super Sunfires in the clutch. I have no idea how to tell whether or not
People want to close up.
that's a Sunfire cow or what. You want me to walk to you or you come to me?
Yeah,
I got the lighting over here.
I'll zoom in. Yeah, just hold them right there.
Check them out, guys. Gorgeous purple Superdwarf Motley. We have some Slayer stuff coming in that clutch from Brian Farley of these purple Motleys too. They'll all be 100% head snow. Look at that cute blue-eye Lucy of some kind. It's either a cow or a super phantom. And then here's the Madu. Growing up nice. Super cute. Look how tiny it is compared to head's like a third the size of the crosses. Cute little booger. Fat too. I think Rob likes this one. Rob is a little notorious for feeding heavily, especially the ones he likes. And he likes these Madus. So I love these things.
Yeah,
It's just you ever stop and think how cool our job is, Thomas? You just get to sit and hang out with these things.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, as like a little bit of a reptile geek myself, I just remember thinking like, oh, someday, just to be in the presence of a pure Madu would be so awesome. And now I'm holding one from like the fourth clutch that we've produced. No one else having produced them in over a decade. Like, I'm sorry guys, but to me that's just a major accomplishment. I'm so happy and proud of that, and I love the fact that
Gonna turn your
that you guys are able to, you know, appreciate it to the point that, you know, that we get to do this, because we wouldn't get to do this.
Take that, turn it a little bit.
How's that?
Don't turn it towards me. Turn it back a little bit. There you go.
So the fact that we get to do this is obviously all because of your guys' support and love for these animals too. So that's awesome. So we want to continue, you know, being able to push these in a direction that is exciting for you guys. I think we have a real opportunity to advance the husbandry. Our platform, our audience is growing. People are paying attention. Boy, in LA, I didn't vend. We did not vend at the Super Show. It was just me walking around. And again, go to the Reach and watch the video because we had a lot of fun. But everywhere I went, you know, people were asking me like, so what's up with this and what's up with that? Both people who are attending the show and then vendors who work with other species and stuff had a lot of questions about Superdwarfs and what's going on. And some of them were even like, you know, I could deny it before, but I just can't anymore. This is awesome. I love seeing what's happening.
$25, guys. That's all it takes. They already hit 51
Everyone still
likes.
wants to see you
We have a
tank
couple
top,
questions. Whenever you're done your latest spiel.
I'm done with my latest spiel. I'm just in love with the
Somebody
snakes
asked
at
what
this
the
point.
percent Superdwarf in the cow is.
50% Kalatoa.
All right. And Christina asked, which one of these beautiful, lovely noodles do we get to name tonight?
Probably none of them. I'm going to get you another one for that. What time is it?
Christina also says it's 47. Christina says that Madu is perfect size to slip in a pocket. I agree, Christina.
No kidding. You're not invited to Retic Fest.
You're uninvited.
No pockets. That's going to be the rule. Nobody with pockets.
No pocket snakes?
No pockets to Retic Fest. Look
No
at Thomas.
pocket snakes.
I said pocket snake. Didn't you say that to some girl sometime or something awkwardly? What was the story about
Everybody
you and
else
pocket
made
snakes?
It awkward. It was the least awkward thing I've ever said.
Well,
There's
that's
certainly a lot.
not saying much.
Listen. It was an innocuous statement about how she was going to steal a snake. It was the first time I ever said pocket snake. But if you have any kind of a brain, you'll know that I'm sure there's plenty of innuendos you can make with that. But guess what? My brain is not in the gutter.
So you're talking to a girl about your pocket snake.
Okay, you make it sound like I was trying to pick her up.
Come on, buddy.
It was the intern.
That does not make it better.
She made worse jokes than I did.
Yeah.
And that one wasn't even supposed to be bad. Anyway, so pocket snakes.
No pocket snakes at Retic Fest.
Yes, guys. If anyone drops $25, Thomas has to wear the shirt for the live. Guys.
So while you do that, we'll have to go. I need to go get a snake to name. The reason why we're not, well, I suppose we could name the Madu. I was going to say we need to name a holdback. I have older snakes that are as of yet without names.
What if you go surprises? Go grab something.
All right, let me go grab a snake. We'll start for the older ones. We'll get to these ones next.
And dress. Jeez, Gary, you're spilling
You're
all
gonna
the
have
Thomas
to change.
tea.
You're gonna have to change your shirt, Thomas. Let's go.
Only if someone donates $25. Everything for a price, guys. I did see your thing, Christina, earlier. You can give her the big sister question if you would like. And, you know, she's got her own level of crazy, so she'll do great with reptile people. She loves meeting new people, so. Let's see. I do read all your chats, guys. Sometimes it's so hard to get Garrett to stop talking that, like, I can actually say them. And then sometimes by the time he's done, it's not relevant anymore. But I do read all of them. Just know that. Let's see. All right. Is there an after party? Yes, there is an after party, Angela. we will be putting the link. It'll probably take a couple of minutes, but if you keep an eye, we should have the link up by about 6:03 or 6:05 on Patreon. If you just refresh the page a couple times, and we will put that out there. Let's see. What do you guys think of this new setup? Do you guys like the this set? It is a lot easier on our end, so I think we're probably going to keep it like this. But let me know what you guys think. What did we grab?
Apparently not the tank top. Nobody wants to see you in that
I know,
one. Not
dude.
$25 worth.
It's like it's not worth it to them, I guess.
Nope.
The offer will go up on every future live stream.
So this is the cheapest opportunity to get you in one, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna have to keep that tank top here, or is it a different article of clothing?
Well, it's like it's a prototype. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
See how it goes from there. All right. So here's another pure locality. This is one of the ones that has eluded us to be able to produce thus far. Probably not really our fault. There are barely any of them around. This is a pure Tombolongan. They're like a miniaturized Slayer. So you can see, if you guys just watched that series, now these were not part of the genetic studies that were Suputrii, but it's clear and obvious that these are going to be Suputrii, that these would be the same species as the Slayers. They've got that thick, chunky head, that kind of shortened bulldog snout, gorgeous blacks and golds. This is a 2.5-year-old female, and we do now own the original imported Tombolongans to the U.S., which is awesome. But they are, I don't know, we just haven't got a good clutch out of the original imported mama yet. So these babies are going to be the first hope of getting some U.S. captive bred pure Tombolongan babies. We've made some crosses. Those fan toms we made, if any of you guys had those, turned out spectacular. You'll see with the Slayer crosses, the Motley Tiger Het Snow stuff coming in, and the albino Slayers, just how pretty those are. But these Tombolongans are kind of like nature's super dwarfed, if you will. Some people won't. Some people will. Whatever. I don't really care. Slayers. So, pure Suputrii. You know that Thomas and Hadley love the Suputrii.
$20. South Bay Reptiles. $20. All we need is
what's up, South Bay?
Guys.
He was just talking about how funny you guys were in the video editing. That's South Bay. Those are the guys that threw out the geckos.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, you guys know what's up.
South Bay?
Huh? Yeah.
Let's go. That's hype.
Right? Are you reading it wrong or what?
I don't know. Oh, $5.
Yeah. He didn't think he was going to have to do it.
No.
All right. While Thomas gets changed, what do we have for this little lady? 2.5-year-old, pure Tombolongan, rarest of the rare localities. We have produced 6 of the 7 that we've set out to produce, and a couple of other like mainland localities along the way. But what will our last holdout be? The female, the future pure Tombolongans in the United States. We've got a couple of these. This girl has no name as a 2.5-year-old. This is the way it works, guys. You throw it out in the comments section. Thomas will read them off anonymously. I will pick one that sounds good to me, and then you guys can shoot him an email. It's thomas@reachoutreptiles.com.
Are we still doing that, man? They're so hard to keep up with. Gollum, I know you're waiting on your shout-out.
Oh, man. Shout him out on our social media, Thomas. Come on.
I
Put it on the to-do list. That is what we will do for you. I will make Thomas do it. It will be awesome. And you will be forever immortalized in the name of one of the rarest of the reticulated pythons in the U.S. What is her name? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Slim. Let's go, Muscles.
It's better than Sweet Thomas. Robin, after the Tom Loving King Rob.
There you go.
Tombolina, Laurelyn.
Okay.
Octavia, Amira. Eric V says, clip this. Somebody, guys, it's only going to be on for another 6 minutes, so get those clips in while you can. Pocket Rocket. Penelope. Well, okay, listen, guys, I've rounded up. It's $24.99. I rounded up the 1 penny. Well, somebody says $100 and you gotta wear a bikini. That's Garrett, dude. That's on Garrett. Garrett's wearing the bikini.
For $100? I don't think you'd want to see that. I'm pretty sure they wanted you.
You know what? Whoever names the snake, I'll hold the snake.
You'll send them a picture in a bikini? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'll be wearing this and I'll hold the snake, so we'll get like a 2-for-1.
Oh, 2-for-1.
Yeah.
If you win the naming game.
We got some more names.
Picture of Thomas in a lady's
Absalom, Hope, Tiny Tina,
Tiny Tina,
Mariana, Lorelei.
That's it. Come on, guys. I need some more.
They're slow. Come on, guys.
I'll give it some time.
Get your act together,
Give it some time.
We're waiting.
Let's hear it.
Daenerys.
She at 2.5. Her yellow head is like just starting to pop.
Chantilly. These are some good names.
I like it.
Or Cantilly. Chantilly. I don't know.
Chantilly.
Is the CH pronounced cut or chut?
Chantilly.
Chantilly. Chantilly.
She is so pretty. Like, she wants to have black on her belly, but she's so brightly colored that it's
Harriet.
just like a sky blue.
Raya.
Raya, like the dragon?
With 2 A's. Oh, man. South Bay donated $20. $100 just for the top piece on.
There you go.
We'll think about it. Garrett and I will confer whether or not that's an appropriate image for him to have. See what I did there?
Woo. That would be like the Reach Out Reptiles calendar or something.
Butterscotch, Freya. Rob and I should do like.
Wait, run back and do them again. I missed a couple.
Okay, Butterscotch, Freya, Rhea, Harriet.
What's the
Chantilly.
one? What's the oh, okay.
Squeeze the magic squirrel. Chocolate. Toothless. Frida. Yellowhead. Call her Lemon Drop. We already have a Lemon Drop, don't we?
We have a limoncello.
Limoncello. Sky. Spyro. Everyone's going dragon names now.
Yes.
Squeak the magic squirrel is what she meant to say.
I like that one too.
Ophelia. We do have an Ophelia.
We do.
It's almost like there's like 9 or 10 snake names that everyone goes for.
No one said Monty on any of these. That's got to be the most common python name ever.
No, please no. Gladiolus, Snaky, Carnell.
I like it. Okay, I've got mine picked.
Artemis.
I had one, but I'm going to go with Frida. I like Frida on this girl. I haven't heard of Frida on anyone for some reason. I don't know.
Like
maybe it's
Frida
the thick
Kahlo?
black line down the head. Kind of looks like
Kahlo?
Yeah, I'm going Frida.
I like Frida.
She looks like a Frida, doesn't she? Who shout out Frida? Whose name
Frida,
was that?
that was. Oh, it's Freda. It's more of a Freda.
Freda.
But it's Freda. Freda.
Oh, that's close enough.
That's close enough. Yeah.
Who is it?
That was not Alessa. Hold on. It was Angela Ferraro.
Angela Ferraro. I think you've named some of our snakes before.
Oh, definitely. There's like 3 or 4 people that are just nailing it every time.
Yeah? All right. Well, congratulations, Angela. Shoot Thomas and email Thomas at reachoutreptiles.com.
No, I think you meant
ask for your picture.
Garrett at reachoutreptiles.com.
And he will send you a picture.
Shout
hold on. We'll get the one now because you need to do it in your tank top.
Yeah, you're right. Here.
This is the 2-for-1.
Hold on. Oh,
right here. I'm taking the picture.
Right here. Yeah. So that people can see you. We have to go back here.
Here's the snake. Okay. I'm taking the picture.
Yeah. Here's the phone.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, Frida.
All right.
Here it is, Angela. You got to email Thomas at reachoutreptiles.com for the hashtag Team Ashley. Afraid of the snake. Perfect. Here it is, gang. See, this is what you guys get when you win the day game there. Here it is.
Hey, let's go.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right, guys. Well, this has been a very enjoyable stream.
Don't forget to jump over to the Reach. Subscribe now. You guys can be in there early. We're going to start doing some fun stuff to promote that channel. Trust me, you're going to want to get in early. And the video coming out on Saturday is going to be fun. I'm pretty excited. I had a blast doing it. I still feel tired mentally from having...
It was that hard. You just been out of sales that long.
It's... Maybe that's it. Appreciation for G.I. Joe. Go see him at Schaumburg. If you guys are on Patreon, we are going to do an all Patreon exclusive stream after this for the after party, and we're going to have some good times. this will be the last after party before Retic Fest.
Yes, sir.
And then
yes,
it will
sir.
just be the Patreon
real
party. Yeah, so if you guys are not on Patreon and you want to come hang out in Pittsburgh on the 30th,
link to
hurry up and
Patreon will
join.
be on Patreon. Just refresh your page in about 2 minutes, and it will be on there.
All right, guys. Thanks.